What if the car that defined generations, the icon that carried millions through their first drives, their families, their memories, was about to face its final chapter? The Volkswagen Golf. In 2026, it returns. But is this a rebirth or the last dance of a legend? The Golf has always been more than just a car. It's a cultural symbol, a companion, and for many, the very definition of what a hatchback should be. But in 2026, Volkswagen dares to reshape the icon once more. Modernized, electrified, yet still carrying the soul of every Golf before it. To truly understand what the 2026 Golf means, we must go back. The story begins in 1974, when Volkswagen introduced the very first Golf. Designed by Giorgetto Giugiaro, it replaced the legendary Beetle and set out to become the people's car for a new era. Its formula was simple yet revolutionary: front-wheel drive, efficient engines, practical hatchback design, and affordability. The Golf was instantly a success. It wasn't just a car, it was freedom. It adapted to every generation, from the sporty GTI that defined hot hatches in the late 70s to the diesel variants that made commuting economical in the 90s and the electric e-Golf that hinted at the future in the 2010s. Every generation reflected the times. And now in 2026, the Golf must once again evolve to survive in a world where electrification and autonomy are rewriting the rules of mobility. So what makes the 2026 Golf different? First, the engine options. For perhaps the last time, Volkswagen offers a spectrum: efficient mild hybrids, powerful plug-in hybrids, and fully electric variants. It's a bridge between eras, one foot in tradition, the other in the future. The 2026 Golf GTI returns with turbocharged power, sharper aerodynamics, and a promise to keep the hot hatch dream alive. Meanwhile, the Golf E-Motion, it's electric. Sibling delivers instant torque, a range that challenges Tesla, and a whisper-quiet ride. The design? Evolution, not revolution. The Golf keeps its classic hatchback silhouette, but refines it with sharper lines, futuristic LED signatures, and a stance that feels both aggressive and timeless. Inside, the cockpit has gone fully digital. Augmented reality heads-up display, touch-sensitive controls, and AI-driven infotainment that learns your habits. Yet somehow, it still feels like a Golf. In pop culture, the Golf has long been a star. From the GTI's appearances in video games like Gran Turismo and Need for Speed, to celebrity enthusiasts who proudly drove them, it has always been more than metal. It has been an identity. And in 2026, it wants to prove it still belongs. But behind the shine lies a shadow. Rumors swirl that the 2026 Golf may be the last of its kind. Volkswagen has already announced its pivot to a fully electric lineup, with the ID series taking center stage. Some insiders whisper the Golf is living on borrowed time. The controversy runs deeper. Traditionalists accuse Volkswagen of betraying the Golf's DNA with too much tech, while environmental critics argue that offering combustion versions in 2026 is irresponsible. And then there is the greatest fear of all, that the Golf, after more than 50 years of dominance, may be quietly phased out. Not with a bang, but with a whisper. Yet no matter what the future holds, the Golf's legacy is undeniable. It democratized performance through the GTI. It gave families an affordable, reliable car that became part of daily life across the globe. It inspired an entire class of vehicles, the hatchback, that millions still love today. Collectors already place value on classic GTIs, while enthusiasts restore old Golfs as symbols of freedom and youth. The 2026 Golf, whether the last or the beginning of something new, will not be forgotten, because legends don't die, they transform, and the Golf is nothing if not adaptable. So here we are, the 2026 Volkswagen Golf, a car standing between two worlds, combustion and electric, past and future, memory, and destiny. But now I ask you, is this truly the rebirth of a legend or its farewell? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because history isn't written by companies, but by the people who drive their cars. If you enjoyed this journey through time and technology, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for more cinematic car stories, and join us next time as we uncover another machine that changed the world.